I was just meeting this girl. She was kind of like younger than me. Her name was Ronya, and Ronya was telling me that she were interested in learning English. Would be so cool, so amazing, so great, but she didn't find a way. She were like, what could I do? And I'm like, yeah, I have this international English group where we could in WhatsApp, you could just join. You can join, it's no big deal, it's very simple and easy. And she was like, what? What, we can do this? And no, this won't be a good idea because there are people. And I'm like, yeah, there are people, right? Like in every WhatsApp group. Okay, sometimes there are bots, but however, the Ronya was like not easy to convince to get in this group, but from time to time she were there and she were really fastly she were making progress, and she were like telling me, oh, they're as bad as I am in English. And I were like, yeah, they're really, yes, you're not bad. You just need some time to practice. There's also a very interesting thing by the fact no one is unhealthy or unsporty. That's just conditionals which can be changed. But however, maybe you know this kind of stuff. When you imagine this, when you were a kid, you were a kid sitting down where the parents were, I don't know, somewhere else, and in the evening, in the night, you were like going out of your room, and there were, when you don't have sisters or brothers or whatever, there were complete silence. Or you had ever had this in another situation, and you were like going through the rooms, and it was just, it had been quite a strange and scary feeling because there were nothing but silence, and you just, I don't know if you know this feeling when there's nothing and you're like scared of it because of, you don't know why, but it is scary as fuck. And the thing is exactly this, that Ronya in this example didn't had any idea what to do. She were like not even had an idea about what she was facing. She had nothing. She was creating her monsters on her own, which were kind of like the obstacles that she had to face, to come over. And that's exactly the one thing what just changed my life in a way, because when you're not able to understand what you're fighting against, and when you're like not in the point where you can see the obstacles that you have like they are, then you're probably troubling with very crazy things, because the less you have an understanding of where the troubles, where the issues and where the problems are, the less you have an idea where you can face the problem or where you can solve this problem. It's just like when you are in your dark room, or it's just like Ronya. You have so many options where the obstacles could be, where the issues, where the problems, where the challenges could be, but in the end, it doesn't matter. That's the first thing. It doesn't matter where the monsters are or where demons are in our head do some things, but it's fucking helpful to know and to understand what you should do, where where the monster's coming from that you just create in your own mind. And to understand this just is in my experience and in my opinion, is a very crucial and interesting point to get a solution. Because the more you know where these crazy feelings come from, the more likely you have the possibility and the opportunity to overcome them, even when it takes some time. The more you're unsure about your demons and the less clear they are, the more you start to overthink where they can attack, what the problem and the issues are, and the less you feel clear about what you have to do. And that's exactly why you should picture your demons and why you should understand them just a tiny little bit. If you have fear against something, you should be clear about that you have fear about something. And this is totally fine. And this is the first step to get just what you want to overcome that fear, to understand that it's here. And basically, I hear the people screaming out loud like, but you shouldn't like accept, and you should open the demons the door and say hello. No, yeah, you should, because your own thoughts aren't here to bite you up, to eat you up. They are here to give you a hint. You can just imagine and reframe your own thoughts and your own obstacles like they are here to get you the fucking way to understand what you have to do, because there are reasons why they are here, why you have your obstacles. And the faster you face them, the faster you understand them, the better you are in the position to understand what you have to do next. And that's basically why in my personal opinion, that's why I would deeply recommend you to get a grasp idea of what you're fighting against if you have a clear issue. And just start with one thing. I know sometimes, especially for me, it's hard because I like to overthink as hell. I just like to overwhelm myself with information, what is just kind of like really heavily stupid. If you're into self-improvement, you should very limit what you do for self-improvement heavily, because the more you know this, maybe you know this, you're just like going on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and you're just scrolling, and you're like, let's do this, and you're typing inside of your browser just something where you want to achieve what you want to understand. And then there comes the next video, then there comes the next video, then there comes the next video. Maybe you know this, I don't know, but then comes the next video, and just you're looking at the clock, and it's like, fuck, it's 3 hours, and then you next time take a look, and you're like, oh, I need to eat. Oh, great, fuck. And it just, you don't do even a step. That's just an issue where what I face often, and which I need to tackle. And but I'm about to step by step. Step by step. Yeah, that's the thing what is really important when you want to picture your demons, because they have time to wait. Yeah, they're really patient about this, and they're waiting on the door just until you face them and you attack them, and you're like, go out of the way, you fucking demon. Yeah. But basically they won't just go and go playing with the neighbors, I don't know. They just go, they just, it's worth to speak with them, to become a friend of them, just to be hello. I'm the Lernadinho, and I want to speak with you about why are you here and what you want to do with me, you creepy little bastard. No, that's basically that's just basically the thing. Don't overwhelm yourself with things. Start tiny, step by step, and just picture the demon that you're facing. Give them. You shouldn't picture him, give him an identity like, hello, my name is Harold, I'm the demon of your biggest fear, talking to women. And no, that's not the thing. The thing is to give them to give them a context, and to understand where they are, and to understand them just a tiny little bit to overcome them. That's just a help, which just made a huge difference in my life.